Welcome everybody to Bring It to the Table, because what happens at the table stays at the table. We thank you so much for tuning in on today. And listen, we are so excited. We are super excited. We've heard the demands. We've read the comments. We are looking at the encouragement. And listen, we trying to stay, we trying to really stay up with the times and actually meet your appetite and your demands. So we're excited, right, Pastor? How many times can I say it? Excited.
Excited about what's to come.
Yes, excited about what's to come. Well, listen.
The Bible tell you to give no thought for tomorrow, but in some essences, it's good to have something to look forward to when you are in God's plan and His ordained direction for your life. So.
That's right. I can't agree with you more there, Pastor. And that's a way to just segue into it. I just want to say, listen, we have a lot for you on today. And before we get started, we want to just do that round robin check-in just to see how things are going with you, with me. Maybe you can start with me first. I mean, we always start with you, Pastor. Go ahead. I'm waiting.
Beloved, come on.
How am I doing?
Okay, say it. Nobody, come on. Here's the thing. Like when you're grown, you don't have to keep going to rigmarole around the merry-go-round. Just get off if it's making you sick.
Well, I just thought it would be something that you want to know about me. Some questions to ask.
You said you started it off. You said that already, beloved. You said.
Well, how you doing today, Pastor? How you doing?
I'm highly favored. I'm blessed.
Okay.
And I'm highly favored.
All right.
I preached today, so go ahead.
Well, listen, today.
Almighty.
Well, what's new with you? I mean, listen, I feel like I'm pulling teeth on today.
Talk about yourself, beloved. Think about what you said. Come on. You just said you checking in with yourself, and you gonna say something. Just say something, beloved. You make everything complicated. Is that on your Facebook profile page? It's complicated.
No, because I'm not complicated, but I just
making it is.
Well,
I just started off,
right.
Mm-hmm. God Almighty.
Yeah, I just wanted to have some balance here. I thought there was some things you wanted to ask me because we co-hosting, but maybe not. But I'll just say, listen, I'm doing fabulous, amazing. There are so many great things that's happening on this end for me, and I want to also just find out what's going on with you.
Well, I'm doing good. God bless me. I've been tarrying, and I've been at the altar. And I ask God to, my heart is always with the youth. I have a special place for the young people. Mm-hmm. And I just got off the fast, and God's beginning to speak to me. He said, son, dost thou know that I have a plan for your life? And I got something for you to do.
Yeah, amen.
And when he spoke to me, I said, Father, is that you, God of Most High? And he said, yes, it is. And what he gave me is for the youth. Mm-hmm. The first thing is for my counsel a lot, but the young people want to save themselves, and God gave me this for the young lady. Mm-hmm. Gave me God's property, chastity belt. And it says God's property, and then it says hands off. Then it says do not enter Eden. Do not enter Eden.
Oh, Eden.
See, that's the problem where your mind.
Pastor, you got to pronounce.
I didn't say.
You got to pronounce those consonants.
I didn't say that. See, that's the problem. That's where your heads be at. Somebody eating that forbidden fruit. Nobody want to eat that. That's the problem. That's the problem.
Okay.
Hands off, mouth off. So it says hands off.
Can I see it?
Do not enter.
What in the world?
And it says God's property.
Eden.
You get your mind where it needs to be. That's the problem.
What in the world? Oh my! Ooh, Pastor. Pastor. Okay, so this thing is called Eden, God's property. Do not enter. And it's a so what is a chastity belt for?
Yeah, beloved, come on. You come on. You can't be that little but slow. Come on, beloved.
Oh my God. Okay.
Chastity.
Okay.
And that's for the young ladies. And this one right here is for the young men. This is the Solomon seal.
Oh my God. Like, I'm just looking at it. It's
the Solomon seal.
Oh.
And it says on here, it says, very wise to keep it locked away. That's wisdom, the Solomon seal. So these are for the young people. And there's a key. I keep a key. And it's for marriage until you get married. You guys are engaged and you're ready to get married. And you know you can't keep yourself. And you want to dip in the pudding. This is a surefire way to keep you guys.
And it says, see to what? Very wise Solomon, keep it.
Come on.
And so
it's like you're destroying my demo, beloved. Stop that. This is serious times and you joking around.
I'm not joking. I
just said it. Solomon seal, very wise too. Keep it locked. Okay. All right. Okay. That's what we want to do. That's what we should do.
Pastor,
let's laugh. Come on, let's laugh about it. Something serious.
if you have a lock on people.
That's the part you don't. You know, I'm done with it. You know what? I'm done with it.
No. Pastor, you like ripping your
I don't care about none of this. I'm sick of this. I'm trying to help the youth live. And this is what you do. I'm sick of it.
Okay.
I'm done.
No, Pastor, we got a show, an episode to do. Would you please come back here? Pastor, please just pick up your products and come on. Sir, hey, Eugene, pick that up for him. Pastor, give it to Pastor. Pastor, bring your products and come on. I'm sorry. Hey, put your grapes down on your desk, on the desk, Pastor. I just don't want you to get the water on the couch. I'm sorry. Pastor, okay, listen, I'm sorry. I did not mean to make fun of products because I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to understand. And what I wanted to know is so I was just trying to find out if you locking people up, then how are they able to use the bathroom? And then I see this thing inside here and I'm like, I don't even want to describe what goes in it, but okay.
Listen, no, I'm going to just say this. This is for mature Christians that's trying to yet hold on.
Right.
It's not for silly ones.
Yeah.
To find laughter about everything. This is serious. I'm trying to say to you.
Right.
I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again.
What?
You a silly woman. No, I promise you.
Pastor.
I promise you.
It's like,
let me say this. I'm putting in my 2 weeks.
Pastor.
I'm gonna email you too. But I'm about done. because I got some innovation stuff.
Right. I mean,
That'll
it's amazing
save the
stuff.
youth.
Right. Right.
And here you go. You laugh about everything.
Well, listen, it actually
grow up.
Ooh, this is
now.
Right. Well, listen, Pastor. All I'm trying to say, first of all, this is a great. Can we just one more time see?
No. No.
We just want to see both. Can you just? Okay.
I said it. So
right.
You don't have to touch nothing.
I'm not. Just hold them together.
I don't need you to tell me nothing.
But the problem is, it's like it's bleeding into your outfit. You got to put it over this way because it's dark on top of dark.
No, it don't have to.
Okay. Alrighty.
The Solomon seal in God's property. I don't need you to touch none of this stuff.
Mm-hmm. So who keeps the lock? Who keeps the key?
You know what? Move on. Move on. Move on.
I'm just.
Move on.
It's like I can't
move
even
on with
ask
this
a
little
question.
raggedy podcast. Move on. You trying to get clicks. That's what that sound like. You just so diving so deep into the questions about that.
Yeah, I was just
you know what the apparatus is for.
I understand, but
Chastity.
Right, but I was just like, who keeps the key?
I just told you that.
You keep the key?
I'm not repeating none of this. I'm not. If I gave it to them, what you beloved?
Well, if it's teenagers, I was wondering if you give the key to the parents. I was just
beloved. What do you, man? What do you? For the bathroom, lock it, unlock it. They can use it.
Right,
man. I tell you, beloved, huh? There. Key. Use the bathroom.
It don't even look like they need to get. They don't even look like they need to use.
There ain't a penis going in here.
Okay.
Nothing.
Right.
It's a lock. Eden. Special place.
Right.
Man,
but just
okay. Explain it.
Well, Pastor, it's like, you know what? I'm so sorry. Like, could you tell them where they able to find these belts and stuff?
Online, PastorLeviticus.com.
Okay. And how much are the belts going for? Like,
I'm moving on. It's on the website. I'm moving on.
But just tell.
I'm moving on.
The audience may want to know the cost of the belt.
I'm moving on. I've moved on.
Okay. Well, I'm so sorry, Pastor. On. Oh my gosh. So we just gonna keep it going. And you know what? I feel like this is a really good segue. It's, I really want the energy to go well here. But I feel like it's a good segue into the topic of what we were going to be talking about on today. And that's like wanting to know, should people wait until marriage to have sex? And I mean, it's so ironic that you bring chastity belts and you say this for the youth or whatever. I mean,
engaged people. Engagements. People that are serious about marriage and they want to keep themselves in the engagement period. Mm-hmm. That's the point of this invention.
Okay, so it's not for the teenagers, it's for the engagement. Okay. So is this part of like when a couple is coming to you for like counseling sessions and stuff?
It's part of the contract.
Okay.
If you come counsel with me, you're wearing the belts.
Right. Right. And how long is the counseling session for you? And like when does the belt come off?
When they serious about marriage, if they serious about it, they come into a contract, and it depends on when they get married. Mm-hmm. And that's what it is. You can take the belt off for cleaning.
Right. Yeah, you take it off and clean it.
I mean, every so often it's a maintenance fee too.
Who do the maintenance? Who do the maintenance?
You got to edit this out.
I can't.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. Pastor, because it's
No. No.
It don't make no sense. my God. Okay. All right. So let's just move on. Moving on.
Because beloved, listen, if you're making a joke out of it all, of course there's a maintenance fee. There's all that
Yeah.
that happens, and that's what I'm trying to say. And beloved, come on. I mean,
Yeah.
ridiculous of what you're doing, making a whole joke out of it, because that's just what it is. That's after they sign the contract, beloved. That's what they.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And so what I need to know is okay. So is waiting realistically is it realistic in today's dating culture? Based on the only reason why I'm laughing past this is because it's it sounds ridiculous. I'll be honest, but I understand where you're going with this. And what is I would love to know your success rate of this whole process that you put in place with your counseling sessions, and how many couples have truly committed to the chastity, part of the process, and how successful it really is. And do you think it's realistic in today's dating culture to
you gotta want to wait. It's a sacrifice. It's being pleasing unto God. However way your relationship is with Him is a clear indication. You want to live for Him, and then you can show it.
Yeah,
by keeping yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a success rate. I've got 100 couples, 100%.
Right.
I had one couple that almost gave in, but yet they holding on.
Right. Understood.
Once they sign a contract and they understand what it is and what the objective is, then they better suit it for it. Then they say, oh, okay, Pastor, you keeping us.
Mm-hmm.
And then they realize how blessed their union is,
mm-hmm.
Afterwards. But it is a journey, and I want the young people to really look into it. As a tutorial, I teach a class about it. Once you sign up, but
Right.
It's not for the faint of heart, but you joke about the maintenance fee, but it's realistically, it's going to keep them clean.
Yeah.
The maintenance, pay the maintenance fee, and then you realize that apparatus, oh my, so.
Yeah. Yeah. I had a really good question, and Pastor, oh God, it's just too much happening on this show right now. I did have a question for you about the struggles. Like do you feel like abstinence or keeping yourself, who you feel would struggle with that more? Would men or women struggle with sustaining, from sex or the physical intimacy aspect of things?
Well, I think both parties would struggle equally. I just think that sometimes, women have a hard time, and then some men, when there's real love involved, because you want to share the most intimate things, and that's just one of them. So I don't think it's a man wanting it more of a woman wanting more. I think it's more equal. And so, I just think it's an equal thing. But we're visual.
That's what I was going to say, because it's to me, I feel like women are the ones who feel more or I'll just say from a society's perspective, it looks as if women are more visualized or looked at as like an object
Yeah.
or for what they can do or their bodies. I mean, it's like, that's how we're seen. So it's like, if that
You
is the case,
objectified.
that's the word I'm looking for,
I know that.
objectified. So if we are seeing like that in society more, wouldn't you think it would be men that would have more of a struggle with the physicality of it because you're so visual and
I
want
would
to
say
put your hands on it so bad?
I would say if you've already crossed that and you've already been active, yeah. But you don't miss what you don't have.
That's true.
You can't say, man, I can't wait to give me some sweet potato pie and you ain't never had none before.
Right.
So what would you yearn for that for if you don't know what it tastes like? But I'm not saying that there wouldn't be a natural attraction. But I'm saying is if you never had it, then you don't miss it. So I would say, of course, if you don't cross that line, yeah, it'll be a yearning. It'll be more difficult not to sustain from it. But, I believe that if you never made up mind and you guys are working together, she ain't playing games, coming out in some behind shorts, then you're keeping each other accountable, so. I mean, they can, but, a lot of people don't really want to.
Well, what is the point of all of this? Like, I'm a Christian. I get it. But I'm just like also trying to be the voice for all people, to just get an understanding. And your perspective, what is the point of all of this if you see some relationships where there's Christians who would wait until marriage and then get married and then have sex for the first time and it is a complete disaster, and then sex is the issue and then they break up and they get a divorce. But then you have folks over here who are Christians or maybe not Christians or what have you, and they didn't wait before marriage. They have sex and then get it together, get married, and live long lives and married for years and upon years.
I mean, you can always do research and find something negative in everything. That's just life. That's life. A lot of time is the getting to know. One thing about it, if you make sex that's the end all be all, then you're going to struggle with marriage. You don't marry for sex. It's a partnership. It's not for love. You looking for love. You supposed to look. If you marry for all that, it's not. It's a business partnership. It's business, and a lot of people get into it for the wrong reasons. What if your mate can't? It might be sometimes you are more into it than she is, or vice versa. But it's not about when people say it's about to say, oh, come on now, marriage. Sometimes you don't, not as frequently as you should. But there's where the grace comes in. That sometimes menopause and all this stuff, and then you 1 minute you're excited about it, then the next minute you be like, so you try to give grace in every situation. It's not just about that. When you genuinely have unconditional love for somebody, sex is not in a big old issue.
Right.
You learn to go with the flow of your partner, and not make that such a lot of men try, well, if I ain't getting it, there's no reason for you to be out here cheating either.
I think you said something that was really key. It's like, okay, we focus so much on the actual act, and it's not necessarily the act itself. It's more of what happens to you when you participate in the act. Meaning, I know the word of God, I can't pinpoint the scripture, but it talks a lot about not being drunk, in the way of doing things. It's more of being vigilant and of a sober mind. And I'm assuming, or I feel, it's because you want to be sober in your thinking, sober in your assessing and you're communicating in the get to know, and not loath to sleep or drunken in sexual acts, or in how you see someone, or because things shift. Like once you have sex, it's like then you probably will be more open or more numb to red flags, or you'll be more numb to things that you see, opposed to having the ability to see those things immediately and act immediately, like, yeah, I'm out, or whatever the case may be. It's like, I guess it gives you a much more of a tolerance for the bullcrap.
Well, I'm gonna say this. You know, the difference between men and women is that women can go longer without it. It's a need for a man. It's affirmation for a man that he's wanted. See, because we are givers and you guys receive. So that's why for a man, if you think about the olden days, all he wanted was food, sex him, and he go to sleep. And he do that all over again. The difference between the women new age and the women of old, that was something taught to the women. Hey, don't talk about what goes on in your bedroom and satisfy him. The man role was to work and take care of the bills and this and that. He come home, give the money to her. She take care of the bills. And see, the roles have been reversed. A lot of the women are wearing the pants. So they like, I know he ain't, I'm working, I pay the bills. I know he ain't expecting no nookie too. Look here, I'm so roles have been reversed. So a man can't dare say, look here, woman, I want it. And she'll be like, look, I work, I pay the bills. So roles did you cook? Get up in there and cook, Negro.
Oh, okay. So, she telling him.
Yeah, she telling him, because roles have been reversed now. And so the demand before, he could say, now, you know, my job is to go and do this. Now women making just as much or more money than a man. And that dynamic has shifted where she don't feel like it. And she don't feel like there's a sense of urgency for it. But I think that you got to stay connected somehow. And it's just not about sex to stay connected. If it's, you know, you're talking to each other, you spending time. If you're not spending quality time and you're not doing that, then you're in a world of trouble.
Yeah.
And then if something bad happened, you can only say it was a matter of time. You know, if you're not connected sexually, then you have to be connected spiritually. And if you're not connected sexually nor spiritually, you headed for separation. And it'll creep on you before you know it. You're living a life together, but you're not really together. Ooh. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
You coexisting, you know, because back in the day, that's what a lot of you know, Big Mama and Meemaws and all them, they coexisted. There was no real connection. And, you know, and so I believe that, you know, you got to do your due diligence. You know, marriage ain't for the faint of heart, but it's for those that are willing to ride it out with each other, so to speak. You know, I told somebody the other day, I said, one thing I'm not is a people pleaser anymore. Looking at that camera and all my congregates, I'm telling you right now, I'm out of that season of pleasing people. I'm looking at y'all. I'm out of that season of pleasing people. Let me tell you what I do. I please myself. You hear what I'm saying? Pastor pleases himself. Take that to the bank. I said it. I'm delivered from pleasing y'all. I'm going to please myself as much as I want to. I'm pleasing me. It's all about me now. Don't call me all times of the hours. You understand me?
Yeah.
Pastor pleasing himself.
Right. Okay. Well, so Pastor, like, I'm really intrigued about, and I know you said you want to get off the chastity belt thing, but I'm really intrigued. I'm intrigued. I want to know, like, what brought on this.
What's going on with you in your personal life?
What?
You sew it like with these belts. What's going on?
I wanted to know what brought the idea up.
Beloved,
like what?
beloved, I'm trying.
Like, did First Lady wear a chastity belt when you guys were dating, or like, did you guys abstain before marriage?
I said it in other episodes. No, we didn't. I said that already, beloved.
Right. So, do you feel like you are qualified to even bring something like this to somebody, even if you haven't, because you haven't even done it yourself?
Let me get this right.
I'm asking.
Let me just say this.
Oh.
So, if you did drugs, right? I mean, you was a crackhead. You was out here bad. Mm. Would you not try to prevent your daughter from doing it?
That's true.
Jeez.
If you know what the effects are and how it would affect your life.
That's why I just.
Good point, Pastor. Go ahead. Can I get a high five?
I'm eating great in your hands.
Good point.
Don't do that. You ran out of questions.
No, I haven't. I do have another question. I just thought you was gonna give me more, but you know.
Give me more. Beloved, what do I supposed to tell you?
So I have a question then. Does withholding sex? You okay?
I'm fine, beloved.
You under the weather a little bit?
Beloved, come on, because I'm about to go.
Does withholding sex? Does withholding sex increase respect?
Does withholding it?
Yeah, withholding sex. Do you feel like it increased respect?
What it does is it create. One thing you can't do is play games with a man like that. Mm-hmm. I'm not giving it to you until you. I'm not giving it to you. That might as well be a prostitute. If it's transactional. He might as well leave a 20 on your little bedside.
The nightstand.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. If you make it transactional, then what if he say I ain't paying this until you get on your knees?
But I'm saying from the perspective of you saying withholding and holding it for marriage and not giving into that. I'm asking you, withholding, does that increase respect?
Well, yeah, for men, we're talking about two different things, beloved. You got to be more clear. We need more clarity.
Oh, I thought we were clear on the topic.
No, well, the way you said it, it's just a matter of fact of how you use your words. If a person's saying withholding, that's something different, because I know there are women that will withhold it. Well,
abstaining is withholding, right?
I'm trying to get to a point. Good Lord, beloved. What I'm saying, it was a member that asked me this. He said, Pastor, when you do your show, can you cover this? He said, what if women are withholding in order to get things?
Oh,
hey,
okay.
Listen, you can have Hello Kitty. You can say hello to Kitty if you go and build that garage out there. Nope. You didn't shovel the snow today. That's like a punishment, like he's a child, rationing it out. Mm-hmm. And I say, when you playing like that, you playing with a loaded gun, Russian roulette. Mm-hmm. Because a man is only going to ask for it for so long, and then what happens is, now he's pursuing it, he stopped pursuing it. Now you want to know, who is she? But you done been putting your hands playing peekaboo with your pocketbook. He can't get a peek of it, so now he like, okay, I'm not interested no more. Now you say, oh, so what's her name? No, she should have said, what's his name? Mm-hmm. That keep you from, because one thing about it, people want to feel attractive. Yeah. And if a person don't feel attractive, then most men migrate to those that are attracted to them, men and women. Mm-hmm. And so, but I say, when you're waiting together, sustaining together, it's one of them. When you try not to do it together, abstaining, I think that, you guys are in agreement with it. You all see, that's why the Bible tells you don't be unequally yoked. Right. It said, how can two walk unless they agree? You know, so I think that that's important. A man sees that as a prize, untouched. No finger, no DNA all over you. That's important for a man to be able to have you on his arm and not have to worry about if you smash the homies.
Now that's actually a good segue, because that was my next question. I was going to ask you, is body count still relevant is the body count still relevant in 2026?
Absolutely. You want to feel like you got something. You want to feel like you got a. The enemy tried to kill me. I bind you up.
Right. In Jesus' name.
I'm gonna say this: a man wants to feel like he got a something sacred around his arm, something that a lot of men can't say they had. So if a man come to you and say, "Oh, that's who you with?" Oh, okay. And we said, "What's going on, beloved? What's going on? What you mean?" And he like, "Man, you don't know." And so I think, beloved, the biggest thing is when that happens for a man, he is taken aback because, he wants something nobody else had, and he can't say that. I'm not saying people don't have experiences, but not too many. So it does matter. It counts. Men may play it cool, but behind closed doors, they don't want a community woman. I don't want no woman that's for the streets, as them kids say. I just found that out. Some of my younger congregants said, "Pastor, if she for the streets," I said, "What does that mean?" "Oh, Pastor, she for the streets. That means she been bouncing around from bed to bed." And that's not that's a sad thing. Most cases, dad has failed.
Yeah, that's
Dad
true.
ain't active. You can be there and not be active. And men, make sure you are active in these young ladies' lives. But if it has to be a two-way street. She gotta want you in there. And so as men, it ain't no excuse. Just stand up and do what you're supposed to do. Don't wait till she's 35 and then tell about you want to go to Great American and wear our shirts together. She don't know you, Negro.
And it's like, okay, I understand what you're saying about body counts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like, but my thing is, for one, I just wonder, why is it so important to comb through? Okay, I get it. There are certain things that you need to know about somebody's history. You know what I'm saying? You get in the getting to know and stuff like that. But people, should they be judged by their past, or should they be judged by their maturity and their growth and their progression and where they are today? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Here's the thing. You just never know when you're not forthcoming with information how it can sabotage your own relationship. What if there is, a person you didn't tell them about, and you run into that person, and that person tell you before she does?
But my question is this: what if it's like, who is truly thinking about, like, oh, I needed to make sure about this person? Like, who thinks like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, before I got married, honestly, I was definitely not for the streets. Okay. But I have dated here and there, and I didn't have a list to be like, okay, so here you go. Here's the list of everyone I've dated. You want to check it all off and look at addresses and phone numbers.
It ain't about your dating. It's about who done had you on your back pockets. That's what matters. We ain't care about you dating. Oh, dating here and there. We talk about who done slam
have you on your back pockets, and what happens if it was like a hug or a kiss or
I
one
said
date?
On your back pocket.
Right.
That's what men care about. We don't care about you going on dates. We care about who done slammed you on them pockets. Who had your legs up there.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I could not recollect like certain situations that happened to tell my husband before we got married, but it was not on my pocket situation. It was just like, oh dang, I didn't even consider that as dating or in a relationship. It was just like we kicked it and that was it, but it wasn't like sexual.
Listen, if First Lady came to me and said, oh, I forgot to tell you, Deacon Robinson and I, exactly, how awkward would that be? You know, oh, Deacon Robinson and I went, listen, hold on, baby. All we did was we held hands. It came out. Deacon Robinson been acting funny around me. I've been like, what's going on with Deacon Robinson? Why he acting? Because him and First Lady done held hands and went on a couple of dates.
But she went on her back pockets, though.
But she went on her. But don't you think that's information that need to be forthcoming and telling?
But all I'm saying is, maybe, okay, First Lady, I'm sure she don't have a problem with being forthcoming, but how sometimes you don't even know you need to until it comes up. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you know every situation that you should cover about your history.
It's not about every situation that you should cover. If anything that, you know, you could look at and say, in knowing that person, that's why the getting to know who you with, know the person now, would that bother them if this came out or if I don't say anything? Because 9 times out of 10, when something has happened in your life, you kind of know it, but you don't know if it's what's the right time to say it. The longer you wait, the more now it look like deception and this and that, when all it has to happen is to have that grown up hard conversation, say, hey, I didn't say this because I thought, you know, but it wasn't nothing sexual now, but this did happen. Right. And I think that's just being grown. Yeah. You know, because if you don't say it and they find out, it's like the first day for me, but 10 years ago for you, in which you can't put a tab on how long a person should feel a certain way about it. You got to give a person a choice. I believe in giving a person a choice if they want to deal with it, deal with all my luggage or not. You know, deal if I got a couple of carry-ons. But, you know, you say it. Oh, I did take a couple of walks with them, and but nothing came out of it. You know, but, you know, I just don't believe in, you don't have to have a list of, oh, I said hi to this person. Now you being a certain way. Nobody asked you that. We saying if somebody had you on your back pockets, if there was some type of you trying to be a couple or an item, you were together like that or trying, then that's something you talk about. You know, because I don't want to be a fool out here. You know, I told First Lady, don't make a fool out of me. Don't make a monkey out of me. You know, you let me know. So that's in the getting to know where she, you know, she would tell me, no, beloved, I ain't for them streets. Yeah. You know, which for a man, that's your pride. Your pride is on the line to know that somebody invaded your territory or know what her lips feel like. And, oh, no, beloved, I couldn't handle that. So that's why I think it's wise to be forthcoming before it come out. Now you want to explain. It's too late almost. That damage of trust, like, those man,
visuals.
Yeah, the visual. You know, so yeah. Yeah, I think it's a quick fix, you know, but I just think that, you know, pride can't be in the way of it, you know, because men walk around, we're ego driven. So, you know, that's just in a nutshell what it is.
Yeah, it's interesting because it's like I hear everything you saying, and it's like if we would just follow the word of God, and if we do it God's way, all this stuff we talking about, we won't even have an issue with.
That's exactly why I have the chastity belts. Exactly. That's right. Exactly why this is so important, is that you keep yourself from arguments and who is he and who is she and all of that. And I'm not saying even after you get married that it's going to be perfect, because it's not. Yeah. You still will have your other issues. You know, that's why people, you know, make sex is just as big. It's not. You have to realize that you got to live this life beyond that. Sometimes you can have sex, you don't like who you with. What about that? You know, so I mean that's important, and I think that you'll be okay. But these belts will help you.
But the getting to know is something you can fall back on because can be fickle. Like it could be good this season, and then the next season you ain't even getting it. And then the next season you like halfway getting it, then a quarter getting it, and 75% getting it, 85% getting it, 95% getting it.
Well, beloved, it sounds like you got some stuff going on about getting it. It sounds like it.
No.
I always tell people, you know, they be like getting it. I need to. How much are you setting the atmosphere for it? How much are you trying to pursue it? See, this is the thing.
How much are y'all?
We all. No. Listen. You see, that's the problem. Nobody can ever. Oh, what about y'all? What about us?
I'm saying y'all as a couple.
What I'm saying is women are the soft creatures. Women's supposed to be setting that mood. Hey,
what?
let me.
Who said that?
Boy, let me tell you something. See, that's the problem. Y'all don't understand your superpower. That you don't understand.
Well, break it down to us, Pastor.
Let me say this.
Give it to us.
Be quiet, beloved. Aggressively, I'm telling you to be quiet. Listen, a lot of times women don't even know they can get whatever they wanted from a man. With femininity, with being feminine and soft. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Women could have if a woman affirms a man, if a man will feel like he can jump through hoops, he can be shot and live with a woman's words. And I'm telling you that you can ask for whatever you want in your soft feminine energy, and a man about break his neck to do it. But a lot of y'all don't know how to be feminine. Y'all got to say, for the right one. See, this is the thing. What I've discovered, a lot of times these women ain't feminine with these men or seductive with they man is because he's not their dream guy. He's not the man that if you really desire something, nobody got to tell you to treat it a certain way. Vice versa with your woman. Nobody got to tell you to love her when you are into her. Nobody got to tell you to compliment them when you really want to be with them. When a person don't really want you got to tell them, well, you got to tell what you want me to say. What, beloved? What you want me to say? Let Idris Elba walk into some of y'all bedrooms. Y'all will be like, hello, Egypt, all of you. How are you? You would do all that. You would do his accent. You would let that man know. You want fish and chips, sir? You would. But you got somebody at home, nigga, what you want to eat? What you want? No patience, nothing. And see, that's the problem. We got to bring back that 70s type of love. That King Solomon love. Where he romanced that woman. See, a lot of women just want to wait for it to happen, and they ain't set no mood. That man done put in work. Now you like, he ain't what about your end of it? What you wearing to bed? You coming there dressed like the handyman. You coming there with overalls on, one hip out. Hey, boo, what's up? Come on. And he looking like, what in the world is this? You don't even dress it up. So what is he gonna be attracted to? What you wearing to bed? Huh? You brushing your teeth at night, or you just going there just stank mouth? Who want it? You don't know which end smell worse. I'm saying if you're feminine, be feminine. Y'all supposed to be the attractive ones. That's why that's why they be talking about men if men do this and do that. Why his lips are so moisturized? What? He's sassy. You can't even do that because y'all supposed to be the pretty one. I don't supposed to look better than First Lady.
Right.
So it's a responsibility. I'm not saying because most women gonna say, what about y'all? I'm talking about y'all. Because you'll tell us what we supposed to do. But as soon as we tell you what we want, I'm telling you what men talk about. Oh, man, Boy, she act like I seem invisible. But setting the atmosphere, be undeniable in that bedroom for them. And then I'm not just talking about sex. I'm talking about foreplay. People think foreplay is that other stuff, eating behind and all. That ain't foreplay to me. Foreplay is all day long. Hey, handsome, send me a song. First lady do that. She'll send me a song and say, wait till you get home. Something she sent the song and said, soon as I get home, I'll make it up to something like that. And
what she do? Did she have to make it up to you?
She was just singing. It was just a love song.
Oh, a love song. Okay.
And when I tell you that thing, when she did that, I'm going to tell you, I drink beet juice every morning. I ain't need no beet juice. I tell you that.
Oh.
I tell you that.
Okay.
I'll just say this. The blood flowed in all the right places. First lady know what she doing. She was sending me songs, and then she sent me a picture of herself in something unmentionable.
Oh.
See, let me tell you something. Married folks, you got to make it fun.
Keep it fun.
Keep it spicy.
Keep it spicy.
And you know, and the one thing about it, if it don't have to be about all that. Yeah.
Hold on. Make it fun and keep it spicy. All right.
I mean, y'all, you know, it'll work itself out. Mm-hmm. You know, but you gotta throw each other the olive branch and be patient with one another. Mm-hmm. Don't make it a forceful thing. Don't make it. Keep it organic.
Right.
Don't force it.
Yeah.
Now after y'all done got this message, now y'all going home and change. He looking at you like, what you doing? You got to ease into it. You got to start with compliments. Hey, good looking. Because if you don't, he gonna be like, how much you want? What happened?
What I do?
Because he ain't used to it.
What you do?
Normalize compliments. Normalize togetherness. Normalize that, hey, divorce is off the table. Normalize all that. I mean, you know, you do everything. If you could take the time and watch a series in one sitting, you telling me you can't make time to spend with your significant other? Stop making excuses and make it happen.
Right.
Stop it. You talking about you want to be with somebody, and then when that somebody get tired of your antics, now you sitting there got 30 cats and 65 plants. But you done had the dream. You turned it into a nightmare. And I'm talking about both parts. Hey, homeboy, let me tell you something, beloved. You ain't that cool. Most of this man came into the office, and I'm talking to him. I said, beloved, when you gonna settle down? He was like, man, Pastor, you know. I said, okay, so you gonna settle down when you like this?
Wheelchair?
Yeah. When you got a nurse, then you gonna say, hey, I wanna say I do. She don't want you now.
All right.
Most men think that they're gonna be a picture of health forever. You better sit your cool old self down somewhere and find you somebody cool, man. That's what ICU is filled with. Cool old black men with nobody claiming them. Because when she wanted to claim you and you could have claimed her, you didn't want her. You had her in the rotation. Stop being so cool, man. Listen, you ain't that handsome, sir. See, these women, and when they do compliment, you think it's the truth all the time. Sir, it's not.
Right.
You look bad in your drawers, too. And you got the nerve to judge. You a BBN. You a bad built nigga. I've said it. Yeah, you a BBN, sir. You should be kissing that woman's feet that she will have you.
Right.
And you got the nerve to complain, sir.
Get them, Pastor.
And watch how many likes this one get for him when I talk about a man. So when I talk about you linebackers, then they be getting all sensitive. It's giving. That's somebody said it's giving. Give these.
Oh, Pastor.
I'm sick of that.
You can't say that.
I'm gonna say that. They always in no comment. It's giving. It's giving these.
What is these?
Nuts. Oh. That's what it is. You ask. I'm about tired of it.
Okay, listen. Okay, on that note, Pastor is in the zone, and I really don't want to
on that note or on them nuts. That's what you said. Leviticus. I'm done. There. Yeah, chop that up. Put that on the reel.
Well, listen, we want to thank you all so much for coming out.
I'm tired. I am. I'm tired.
We want to thank y'all for coming out, and we just hope that we gave you something. Because Pastor seems like he just ready to just wrap it on up. So we want to just once again thank you for tuning in. We appreciate all the love and what we say at the end of it, Pastor.
Yep.
What happens at the table stays at the table. Until next time. Bye-bye.